car. I'm like, where's the clap?
Where's the clap? I bet Dom Toretto asked that a lot in the 1980s.
Welcome to Because Movies,
Yep.
the final
Fucking thank Christ.
Fast and the Furious saga review.
This
F9
movie.
for 9.
So I'm going to start off by saying I hated all these movies, and they were, especially as they start getting 6.5 hours long, they were becoming like I was miserable on the days leading up to. I hated the idea of watching them. So I decided, you know what I'm going to do for this last one? I'm going to get high as a kite to watch it to see if that improved.
Yeah.
I told you about that, didn't I? Oh, yeah, that's right. I was texting you.
I didn't
was
know.
like, how high are you?
I didn't know if you actually did it.
I did. I got, so I'm not
You have a brownie? What?
Yeah, I'm not a smoker guy. I had a brownie, and then Leslie melted one of the truffles into hot chocolate.
Is this why the LEDs were still on?
No, I use, I leave them on sometimes.
Why?
Usually so I can fucking text and the phone's not hurting my eyes.
You just turned the phone down.
Fuck that. It's too much effort.
You got the LED in your eyes.
I got the fucking TV in my eyes.
God damn, if I ever watch something with you, I'm going to be so annoyed.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn on because the LEDs can do that. Like waver and change different colors. We'll do that. So we think we're now.
You should have it be like when you're set, you hit a button and it just slowly goes down, just like in a theater.
If I'm watching like a fucking scene Fast and the Furious where it's all flame and shit, like turn it all red so it looks like the
Oh, and then
flame.
you could really piss me off and have like orange LEDs going up the wall here. So like it's just like at the theater and they don't dim. They're just there the whole movie.
Fucking stairs.
The whole fucking movie. And it's awful for 3D glasses. 3D glasses and these stupid aluminum
3D is fucking
aluminum
dead.
light.
Who's still watching shit?
Do you remember watching 3D? Did you
terrible.
get the glare off these stupid LEDs?
I think how many movies did you watch in 3D and how many were actually good? Like I watched
Avatar for sure.
See, I didn't give a shit for Avatar the 3D.
There was one that wasn't that even big of a deal that was like
I like those ones where they it doesn't interrupt the fucking story. Like it's not like the remember the 1980s horror movies where they're like, here's a sword, when they don't make it so fucking painfully. I think I went and saw Last Jedi in 3D and it was it wasn't offensive with the 3D of it.
What's the most recent one we watched that was obviously 3D? There's like we just watched. Oh, jeez, I'm trying to think.
Must have been that fucking memorable. You mean like from a movie standpoint?
Was it Black Widow that was 3D?
I didn't watch
or
Black Widow in 3D.
F9.
If F9 was in 3D, I sure
can't remember. There was one where it's Jungle Cruise.
That's what it was. Yep.
Totally Jungle Cruise.
And you can tell there's scenes that are totally fucking made for 3D.
They were doing that.
But as much as I don't want to talk about F9, so I got high and it started out. I took it a bit like right around the start of the movie, so unfortunately remember the majority of the start. But once it fucking hit me, I forgot the majority of the rest of the movie.
Great.
But I do remember things that make
no sense.
There's this. I totally understand that logic
thrown out the window.
Is like you want to exist within the logic of your own movie, right? The problem with this fucking stupid movie is they don't even exist in the logic of their own fucking movie. So, and I know you've got notes on it, so I'll bring it up when we get to that point.
Car physics does not exist in this car movie.
Fucking physics of how magnets work doesn't exist in this stupid fucking movie.
Yes.
Because you know what cars are made of? Metal. You know what the car that you're driving that's carrying the magnet is also fucking made of? Metal.
Can I also say equal reaction?
What do you mean equal? Oh, that was the best.
These giant things are coming at you.
They're firing fucking cars left and right like the projectiles, but their fucking car doesn't move at all. It just kind of goes pew and throws it. Like it was so stupid. Not to mention they sent a fucking Fiero to space.
Don't spike the audio, Rob.
Oh, I probably
calm down.
So, also you have to appreciate. This fucking dipshit Dom has been saying it's about family. It's a family. And then you find out he has a half fucking brother that we haven't known about for 9 movies.
But that's his family.
Stupid is what it is.
John Cena. John Cena, who you can't see for 8 movies.
I love the term that I've heard on another podcast that I guess is something that people who are in the drug culture know. These guys say they green out at movies, and I thought that was funny because that's effectively what I was doing to this.
That makes sense.
Is they're not full brothers, right? They're half brothers. I think they're half brothers.
Did they even explore that at
I
all?
thought they did. Maybe I'm wrong, but I could have sworn that there was a dropped in line about that. The first thing I noticed right out of the gate
He's
is
my half brother. I
when
can't
we
do that.
see-
Only you can do it.
when we see young Dom Toretto, he speaks like a normal person. So clearly, years of NOS gas in his car has, as I thought right from the start, has destroyed Dom Tortellini's brain.
Oh, yeah.
That's why he talks like fucking Vin Diesel.
And the NOS energy drinks.
Right? And yeah, exactly. Throwing NOS
They
into
still
the fucking
sell out
Monster
there.
Energy drinks.
I haven't had it in a long time, but you know.
But all right, let's start with your notes so I can interrupt them on a whim.
F9. Did you see it?
Refresh.
Did you see it in the theater?
What?
No one did.
So you
No.
know I didn't watch it.
No,
I
you
sent
could
you a
have.
picture of me watching
You
it.
could have. Yeah, that's true. In 1989, Jack Toretto participates in a race with his sons Dominic and Jacob in his pit crew. Dom
Why?
That's why I
would
paused.
You, have,
You waited till after I paused.
But I was just kind of like in a pit crew. They're supposed to be fucking dressed as part of your pit crew. Yes, they are because there's fucking fluids and shit that they can't get in trouble with.
This is like race wars type shit. This is
Also-
like bottom barrel racing.
So Jack Tortellini shows up. He comes in for his pit and he stops. Now I've not watched a lot of NASCAR, right? I watched Days of Thunder. I watched Cars. From what I understand, you're supposed to try to get into that pit and out as fast as humanly possible.
Yes.
So Jack Tortellini comes in. No work is being done to his car, but he wants to talk to Dom. And then Jacob goes around and Jacob flips the hood and does some shit. And he's talking to Dom. All right, Dom, tell me who's the one that I should watch. Well, you gotta watch the guy on the outside. He's clear. And Dom's telling him shit. And he's like, Dom, remember.
Stuff is happening to his car. He has to wait.
No, nothing is happening
No,
to the car.
he's in the hood.
Nothing was happening to
In
the
the-
car. So they take easily like 2 or 3 minutes to sit there and
Yeah.
have a fucking discussion.
This-
People have done
this
5
is
fucking laps while they're sitting there babbling.
Independent amateur racing hour is
Garbage.
nothing. It's,
Amateur is fucking right.
well, yeah.
So then fucking Jack Tortellini
Dom,
takes off.
Dom argues with rival racer Kenny Linder about his dirty tactics. As the race resumes, Linder's car clips Jack's bumper and causes the car to hit a wall and explode, killing him.
Now, let's talk about that explosion. Because I've seen cars hit walls before and they go bang. This car hit the wall and literally it was like C4 was in the car, which we find out later.
You have to watch some of like the craziest race car crashes,
They
and there
don't-
is some that go. But you know what it reminded me of?
Fast and Furious.
Yeah, that movie I was watching at the time. No, Final Destination,
Oh, yeah.
where they do that car scene with the tire that goes
yeah,
into
yeah.
the audience and stuff. Yeah.
Stupid. Speaking of 3D,
Yes.
I hate this movie.
As the race resumes, I said that, didn't I?
Also, I wasn't high enough yet at this part. That's why so I left the door open and my wife comes down the stairs and peeks into me and I'm like this, watching the movie. And then she comes over
You're like,
like
this isn't working.
an hour and a half later and I'm like,
There you go.
like my brain was gone.
You loved Dom at that point.
Right?
After the crash, Dom is arrested after nearly beating Linder to death. While serving his sentence, he recalls that Jacob had worked on Jack's car the day he died and concludes that Jacob killed their father.
Yeah. For what reason? Yep.
Upon release, Dom confronts and challenges Jacob to a race, forcing him to leave town when they have a loser leaves
about
town
that.
match.
This is so
It's,
stupid.
It's pro wrestling.
This is so like. I get that these movies are stupid, but this is so stupid.
Unwritten law. If you race, whatever the credentials
I
of that
thought
race.
when the other fucking stupid movies, whoever loses, the winner gets your car.
No, that's you determine the terms beforehand.
Oh, whatever.
It could be for like this pink unicorn I bought at Zeller's. At the time, that makes sense.
I worked at Zellers.
I did too. We've discussed
Aw.
this before. We talked about it in the show.
Did we?
Yes, about the air fry, not air frying, the fryers.
Oh, that's right, because I worked on the night crew. Also, I'd probably mention that I had a
The
lot
weird,
of sex.
the weird stuff
in
I
the,
remember. Not
stairwell.
sex.
Not with you,
With,
but in the
with,
stairwell of
with the
going
other
upstairs.
males that work there.
We're not going to talk about that.
It's fine. I don't mind.
The lowest price was the law
There you go. He didn't charge a thing.
with the Zeddy bear. I'd wear the Zeddy head. Oh,
my
shit!
god.
Imagine that.
Just like
shit.
me wearing the Grimace suit that one time. In the present, 2 years after the confrontation against cyber terrorist Cypher, Dom is retired, raising his son Brian with his wife Letty Ortiz.
And how does this fucking start off? But he's working on a tractor, and his son is with him, and he's like, bless me a 6-inch socket wrench.
Yep.
And his son passes him, he's like, is that the right one?
His son is like, no, seriously, I sent you the right one. You're still losing it.
And he's like, you gotta be sure when you do things. This kid is fucking 4 years old, and he's working with you on a track. I don't go up to my fucking sons, even now when they're 9 and 12, and go, Dexter, give me that thing. If he sends me the wrong one, go, then make sure pass the right one. Fuck off.
But Minecraft, Dad.
I hate this character so much. And then fucking Letty comes out, and she's got different hair, and she decides, hey, the water boiler
It's like 3 or 4 years later.
but the boiler's broken.
Everything's broken there.
And
They don't
she's
have
like,
money. They can't go do things.
They don't have money. They've only fucking
They're off-
accumulated $1 billion from the past fucking
But
stupid movies.
they can't go do things and get things. They're off the grid. They can't.
But
they're-
they have a
they're
tractor.
stuck.
They have a fucking barn and a farm and shit. You're telling me they can't put real fucking things inside that fucking house?
Oh my god.
My God, I fucking hate this. The more of it's coming back to me, I realize how much I fucking hate it.
The reason why you can't hear me anymore is because I've lowered the volume so much
I've blown up
because
the
he's
audio.
blown the mic 300 times.
Blown the mic like a tortellini.
And
Thinking back to my Zellers days.
Roman Pierce, Ted, they had
Oh, Lord.
they had cactus cut fries
Who did?
or cactus cut potatoes at Zeller's in the
I don't
diner.
know. We would find stuff and we would just eat it.
Just
Not that just random shit on the
Oh.
ground, but whatever we found in the fridge when we were in the
Look what I
diner.
found in the booth.
His
Condom.
birthday cake looks like it's fine.
Roman Pierce, Tej Parker, and Ramsey arrive with news of Mr. Nobody capturing Cypher.
No, Mr. Nobody got caught by Cypher. Mr. Nobody.
Of Mr. Nobody's capture by Cypher?
I thought you said capturing.
Well,
Cypher.
it says arrive with news of Mr. Nobody capturing Cypher, with his plane subsequently being attacked by rogue agents and crashing in Montequinto, Central America. So yeah, I was right. Well, this was right.
Now
I'm never right. Talk
This-
to my wife.
Roman. This like. This is
You
like
love
nails on
Roman
a chalkboard.
Pierce.
He's so unfunny, but I will say it was around what comes up in a little bit. That's when the weed, the truffle really started to hit me. So I was like, okay, I can deal with Roman now. And then I got super excited, hoping that Roman was dead in that scene because they do a fake out. And I was like, oh, he's dead. Oh no, shit, it's a fake out. But there was a split second where I was like, he's dead. Finally, he's dead.
They can't die.
So I was bummed.
Did you catch that later in the film?
No.
They kind of go around the fourth wall and they're like, what if we can't die?
Oh, in the car in space?
Yeah. And say like, we've been through all this stuff.
By
We
that
haven't
time-
died. What if we can't die?
By that
but
time,
we
I
don't
was-
know.
I wasn't.
You were like,
I was watching.
You were
but I
watching and going,
wasn't-
what if I can't die?
Where am I right now?
Dom agrees to help them after realizing Jacob is involved.
Now let's talk about how Dom figures out that Jacob's involved.
I don't remember.
See, how the fuck do I remember this shit and you don't? So
I honestly,
Dom
I
is
haven't said it
watching-
yet, but I thought this movie was crap.
Dom is watching the video of Mr. Nobody get captured, and right at the end of it, some guy comes over and like knocks Mr. Nobody off the screen, and Dom sees the silver fucking cross that he wears. He's like, well, that silver cross that you can buy at any store around the entire planet for about fucking $4. Clearly, that's got to be my brother
Don't
Jacob.
win it from the fair.
So he's like,
Any tattoo shop.
I saw that necklace. Clearly, it's my brother.
Auto parts store.
They call it the Jack Toretto special.
That's something different.
So let's think about this part now. The Good Time Gang is already out and they're deciding, hey, we're gonna go find Mr. Nobody, and then Dom Tortellini shows up. Now, as soon as that happened, I'm like, he just leaves his kid at home. Now you know that Mia had to come look after the kid, but if him and Lettuce are in the back fucking country bumpkin somewhere, does Mia know where they live? Does she not know where they live? How is Mia? Can she just on the drop of a hat when her brother says,
I assume family knows.
Okay, but that means she's got to come from where she is, stop what she's doing to come look after his idiot kid the next day.
Not just
because he's got to go.
Not
with the
just
fucking
her.
Funky Bunch.
Her and Brian.
Oh, that's right. I forget he's not dead. But so that's what they go with. Like Dom just shows up with, and what I liked was no discussion about who do you leave Brian with.
Oh,
like,
there was.
Was there?
Yeah.
All right, I was fucking.
You were
too
out.
high.
Yeah. Yeah, she mentions that it's fine. Brian's with them. He can handle it.
There was some fucking
This is
dead
my
skater
turn
guy.
to do something, is what she said. Something like that. So, searching the plane, they find part of a device named Ares. So they're like, "How are you doing, Ares?" Which
Except
can
they
hack into
always
any.
call it the device. Before they find out what it's called, they're just constantly calling it the device. So much
What's the
so
device?
that when they get in a situation where Letty now, she's an expert bike driver, because I guess she practiced on the farm, she drops it, and she looks so rad and goes, the device! I'm like, oh my god, these movies are so bad. Oh shit, we're totally fucking forgetting. So Tortellini sees that it's his brother Jacob, somehow, I guess, who cares, and then they're racing towards a cliff. And then Jacob jumps off the cliff, and then a plane comes and magnetizes to his car and carries him off into space. And
This was the trailer.
and you're like, okay, that's great. And then so they show Jacob looking over at Dom, or because he can see him from 600 miles away.
Obviously, yeah.
And what's great is he's magnetized.
Spec.
His little metal necklace still just hanging around his fucking neck, not stuck up to the top of the car, which it would because it's metal. Unless it's plastic, which we all know it is.
It could be.
And
it's 10.
he's gone, and then Tom decides, well,
Don't
I'm gonna
even
jump too.
Yeah. He had a plan. Letty was like, "Are you fucking nuts?" Like,
So he jumps, and then I guess turns the car in the middle of the air,
smacks the wood pole or something.
and
Wood.
then gets
I think it's wood.
and then gets a cable tie.
Yeah.
his
Around his
tire
tire.
that swings like Tarzan
Like that thing wouldn't fall off.
to the other side. I just like it within the realm of logic of this idiot movie. I'm like, that doesn't even make sense, because how did it wrap around your tire? Like it makes no fucking sense. But I'm like, okay, I'll give
Physics.
that a pass because it's so stupid
Physics.
that fine.
When something's in motion and stays in motion, there's more motion. I don't know.
What about
It
the
doesn't make
motion
sense.
of the ocean?
Yeah, that's later in the movie.
Is it?
No.
The ocean? Oh no, this is the last one, the frozen ocean.
Which can hack into any computer-controlled weapon system. Anyway, the team is then ambushed by a private army led by Jacob, who steals the device. The team rendezvous with Michael Stasiak, Michael Stasiak en route to their safe house.
Who the fuck was that guy again?
I have no fucking... Oh, I think it's the young Mr. Nobody, isn't it?
Oh, that's right. Clint Eastwood's son, Scott Eastwood. I don't know. Who cares?
Dom's sister,
Mita.
Mia arrives to help.
Wayne.
And Dom reluctantly allows her to join them. That's when they have that thing. It's like,
Oh, well, that's where the
it's
kid
my
is.
turn. Blah, blah, blah.
Why? Like, why is it her turn?
Because we can't have Brian.
I'm so out of words.
The team learns that Han, Lue, is connected to Ares, and Lettuce and Mia, go to Tokyo to investigate.
Mia and Maya both go.
Yeah, all of them. It's a great threesome. Meanwhile,
It's all about family.
yeah, there you go. Meanwhile, Jacob meets with Otto, his associate. Just the
Oh, right. Yep.
metachlorian. No,
Metachlorian. Yep.
what's the word of over eccentric?
Metachlorian. His
Sure.
friend who's a metachlorian. Also, Han has a ninja sister for no reason. Also, Han's also a ninja.
We're getting there. Cypher is held at their base.
Now, let's talk about this little fucking cube that Cypher's in.
Yep.
So, Charlize Theron, gorgeous woman.
Magneto cube.
Looks super hot. I love when they do shit like this because it's see-through.
Mm-hmm.
It's clearly all plastic. Why she needs to be in plastic doesn't make
Why
any
she
sense.
needs to be enclosed doesn't make sense.
She's got like stripper heels on, super skin tight pants, beautiful makeup, hair is perfect, no vanity accessories.
That was her chosen.
No toilet, no sink, no nothing in that thing. So are they letting her out
Probably a hole in the corner.
when she has to poo poo?
Hole in the corner.
Maybe. I'd pay. You know, I bet they have that on OnlyFans. Charlize Theron having a dump in her.
Someone who
little-
looks like Charlie Theron.
All right. Charlie Theron.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Only on OnlyFans. Now they can do porno again.
Whoa.
But yeah, that I'm like, whenever that happens, I'm totally taking her out of it. Because do you take her out to go to the bathroom? How do you feed her? How does she have a
Hole.
shower?
There's a hole in the
You
corner.
can't throw her in the fucking hole and
have
have a
to-
shower.
Maybe.
Oh shit, that's why it's plastic, so it don't rust. They just put it in the thing and she just sprays down and fucking show for everybody.
Yeah, and then you waffle stomp
How
the
come
poop.
they don't show
You-
that in the
you-
goddamn
You
movie?
waffle stomp the poop into the drain
While she's showering.
while she's showering.
She just shits
It's just
everywhere. And you can see it better because it's all see-through.
and you're just hoping she showers every time she poops.
And that's how they're funding this shit because they put that on OnlyFans and they charge $25 a month to watch Cypher ignite.
Cypherpoops.com. Race to get that one.
Cypher poops at becausemoviespodcast.com
Goes to my Twitter.
or OnlyFans.
Okay. Cypher is held at the base after failing to sway Jacob, tells him the other half of Ares is in Edinburgh. Dom meets his father's former mechanic, Buddy, who took Jacob in after his exile
I love
and learns
the
that Jacob
names,
is
dude.
in London.
Jake, Dom,
At least we got that actor
Jack,
who is
and Michael Rooker.
Michael
Great.
Rooker, there you go.
Buddy.
Lettuce and
Phoning it the fuck in, by the way. Michael Rooker is phoning this shit in.
yeah, just being himself, really. Lettuce and Maya find Han still alive, along with his ward, Ellie, or L. I don't know.
What was it called? L-hole? L-hole. What was the girl from Gwaine? Elsie? Ellen? Something. Ellen. All right, but
Essie,
Essel.
Essel. That's it.
Why is Han like a sharpshooter now? Like this was one of the things that was fucked about this movie. Everybody becomes ninjas who do
A Marvel
Taekwondo.
character. He's Hawkeye.
It's so stupid, dude.
He's the Hawkeye that turns dark. What's his name? Ronin.
Dark Eye.
Ronin. It's a Marvel
Stink Eye.
thing. If you pay attention to the movies, you'll know.
Dark Eye.
Instead of eating brownies. Sounds good though.
I'll eat the brownie of Charlie Theron's Dark Eye.
Roman and Tej recruit Sean Boswell, Twinkie,
Oh fuck! These poor guys. These poor guys are
And Earl
relegated
Hugh.
to just pathetic comic relief.
Comic relief,
and
yeah.
it's just fucking stupid.
who
man.
has been working on a rocket car.
A Rocket Fiero from 1988. Now, we've all seen Fieros. I know you younger kids, you might not have seen them. Well, if you've seen this stupid movie I have. Fieros were the shittiest cars. All these guys were buying them thinking that they were... All the guys who are the Fast and Furious guys back when I was a kid in 1941, these were the guys buying these fucking Fieros thinking they were the shit. and they are junk. They're like Daytonas.
Okay.
They're garbage.
So Rob,
They suck.
we're in charge of Fast and Furious, and we brought back Lettuce.
And Twink and Dom and
No, hold on, not Twinkie. Yet. We brought back Lettuce. We brought back Mia and Han.
I know where you're going with
Who
this.
can we bring back from the past that yeah, just someone from the past that was in previous movies that people always talk about. These three
Hello, I'm
jack
here now in
offs.
this film.
No, I'm not going there. These three jack offs.
We're getting to
No, I'm
Gal
talking.
Gadot.
That's next movie. You know that's happening.
Ugh.
These three jack offs who are like bottom of the barrel actors at this point, and will do anything. And the
Yep.
movie's just like, we'll just throw them in for cheap,
Yep.
and it'll be good. Throwback.
It was so pathetic though, because it's not that they're terrible actors, but you can tell the guy playing Sean Boswell, he looks like he's coked the fuck out.
He
you
looks
know?
aged.
Yeah,
as
and he
fuck.
looks like he's desperate for meth.
Now, Rob. So the next movie is 2 movies, and we need to bring back someone. I don't know. We actually got her to agree, and
To come on our own show?
to come on, not our
Hello,
show.
it's me,
No,
Cal Gadot.
to be in this movie that we're producing, F10 1 and 2,
F10.
F10 X1,
Full screen.
X
No, that's
X
F11.
X3.
Fuck is F10?
So we got Gal Gadot. So my idea is, okay,
Killer in the first 5 minutes.
she is a bad guy, and she's with another team, and so they have to figure out why she's bad, and then it turns out she lost her memory.
Did she speak differently?
I'm
I do not remember who I am.
I'm referring to Lettuce's whole storyline in a previous movie.
All I know is I like the race wars.
Oh my god, you were so not paying attention to these movies.
I hate these fucking movies. They're so stupid.
That was
So, okay,
that was a good
a
joke
space
going,
car.
and you had nothing.
No, I get that you were talking about Lettuce and her memory, but you think they're just going to do the exact same thing for Gal Gadot?
What else are they gonna do?
And
No,
her-
I don't think they're
Oh
gonna do
shit!
that. But I
what
think
if
it's
she
funny.
comes back and she's got like a little scar on her cheek, and that's how you know she went through. Like, remember
yeah.
she fell down on the plane and blew up, and she'll have a little scar.
She comes back as Wonder Woman, and that's when we get the crossovers.
Right? Dom turns into fucking Superman.
Well, you know they're teasing crossover with either Jurassic Park, Jurassic
Fast
World,
and Furious?
or Transformers. The
Transformers
the-
makes sense.
Transformers make sense, but the actual rumored thing is Jurassic World.
My God, can you imagine a fucking T-Rex running after Dom in his car?
Like you said, Transformers makes the perfect sense.
Yep.
That would you
So
if
they
you get
wouldn't do
someone
it
to
if
do
it
a
makes
good
fucking perfect
you
sense.
you get what's his name from
Michael Bay.
the Suicide Squad.
Oh, James Gunn.
Get him to write it. Get Michael Bay to make it.
I'll never watch a Michael
And then
Bay
have
movie
Ninja
for the rest of my
Turtles.
life. And then just throw in the Ninja Turtles. There's Batman fucking flying around.
Oh no, we got Snyder too. You know, he's just in the movie. He doesn't do anything.
Trying to film shit with his fucking blurry ass
Oh.
pixel missing fucking camera. Idiot.
I don't even know where I am now. Rocket car in London. Dom meets Queenie Shaw, who gives him Jacob's location. This was all secretive behind.
Yeah.
Dom confronts Otto and Jacob, who tells Dom to leave. Otto has Dom arrested, but Lisa, an old friend of Dom, rescues him. It just becomes like,
It
What
becomes
is
like
this?
a Scooby-Doo cartoon.
I'd love to read the script.
It becomes like a Scooby-Doo cartoon.
It's
Like,
just-
it's so mindless while you're watching
it's
it.
very muddled.
But the best part is it's supposed to be muddled with guys going like, "You never get me, Jacob. Yeah, but Dom, you don't know what I went through. It doesn't matter what I went through. It's family." Like, imagine that for 15 minutes and then an action sequence, and then that
And
again
that-
for 15 minutes and an action sequence.
At least once in the movie, you have to have CG smile from Dom.
You think they're CG?
I think for some of the movies they were.
Are they really, eh?
'Cause he does that wide smile, and it's just like you either have like you had strings.
Like
He
Meathook
has
and the Joker.
no clue how to do it.
He's brain damage from all the fucking nos.
Tej, Roman, and Ramsey join Dom in Edinburgh, where Jacob is using an electromagnet to steal the second Ares device, which was
Man.
stupid.
So-
That's the physics.
And this is where I was like, okay, this is even too stupid for this movie. And that's saying a lot because they go to space in a Fiero. In fucking diver suits. Ugh. But
We're getting there.
if you're... So, for anybody not following along why this is a dumb idea, let me be...
The whole movie.
not be rude, but be very obvious with the science here. If you have a huge magnet in a car,
Yeah.
right? Magnets are
Anywhere.
extremely heavy.
Yeah.
So you're going to need a lot of metal suspension to hold that up.
Sure.
Your tires, the internal parts of your, the rims of your tires are going to be metal. Your
Yeah.
car is going to be made of metal.
Yeah.
And with these magnets, they can turn them super positive or super negative.
Sure.
So, when they turn these magnets to be super positive, there's one scene, and this is a scene where I was like, okay, now it's too over the
And,
top.
and different levels of each side.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. They turn it to like full positive. They pull, I believe, like a Lamborghini or a some sort of car through a building and smacks to the side of their car. Now, if your car is made of metal, what will happen is your car will fold into itself because the fucking
That
magnet
too,
will
yeah.
push itself. Not to mention all of the other metal that's between that car and yourself. Magnets do not decide what metal they're magnetized to. They're magnetized to all metal.
Also, that's true. But also, if your car is driving and Lamborghini's here somewhere on the side, right? Again, all this stuff, who cares about that? I got you. But turn it on, boom, it's coming at you, right? That's where a normal brain would think, oh, that's normal. When actually, you should be going and meeting in the middle if you're the same
Yeah, good
weight. It's heavier. I think that was the truck.
The truck,
this
yeah,
point?
the big like garbage
So-
like truck.
In a way, it kind of works, but you should still have some shift because
Not
it's
to
equal
mention,
reaction.
You're driving with it on. Every other piece of metal is joining onto your fucking. When you run a magnet, like for screws and shit, you run a magnet down. It doesn't stop at one screw. It picks up all the fucking screws.
Also, later, one of the magnets are on a car. And
Plastic car,
no
obviously,
physics work there. Well, even if it was a plastic car, it would go flying to whatever's metal.
Yep. Yeah, this part was. It was too stupid to even enjoy.
It was
in
funny.
a stupid way. I was like, this is.
It was like
being high really helped, but I was like, this is really, really stupid. Like, yeah.
all these things that were like coming at the car, and then also all the stuff that wasn't, like you said. Like it was just
dumb.
and then it just okay. Tej and Roman find the truck containing the magnetic
Yeah, the electromagnetic metachlorian. The
containing
electromagnetic
the
the
electromagnet
fucking electric boogaloo.
as they fight Otto's men. Ramsey,
Ottoman.
I'm dying here. It's almost 8. They fight Otto's men. Ramsey commandeers the truck to chase after Otto. Dom intercepts Jacob, and the two fight throughout the city.
Okay.
Before Otto can extract...
Also, I have to say, how hard did they try to make Vin Diesel look the same size as John Cena?
They did the same thing with The Rock.
They did, but
you
it's,
sent me the thing, right?
it's so fucking painfully obvious that John Cena towers over Vin Diesel.
I don't know if it's the producers or Vin just being
I think it's Vin Diesel. He's a
insecure.
producer now, right, of the show.
Like he is, that's true. I should be the same. I can't do it.
Good, we have the most hits.
You can pretty much say anything in that accent, and it just doesn't make
But
sense.
I got to do the whole thing. See, if anybody asks me, like, do the Dom Tortellini voice, I've got to do the. I got to lean forward and close my eyes. So that's
what I do when I fall asleep.
I know. I watch
I know.
with my binoculars,
That's why I don't declothe ever.
rubbing my Essel the whole time, and my Green Knight.
Great. Okay.
It's
I
hard to
don't
get
care
back
at
from-
this
it's hard
point.
to get back from this.
I don't even know where we are. Otto recruits Cypher
Sure.
at the I think we missed something. But yeah, before Otto can
cares?
extract it,
Honestly, who fucking cares?
before Otto can extract Jacob, Ramsey runs his car off the road and uses the electromagnet to capture Jacob.
From the necklace.
Yeah, sure.
He's hanging from it.
Hopefully. Otto recruits Cypher. At the safe house, he reveals that he was assigned to protect L.E., and Ares. Not L and Ares. As L's DNA is its final component.
All right.
When one of
I was out of it for all. I don't remember any of this shit.
I don't care anymore. When one of Mr. Nobody's agents, later revealed to be Jacob, went rogue, they used Deckard Shaw to fake Han's death and protect Ellie. Otto attacks the safe house and frees Jacob, who reveals that Jack, wanting to escape his debts, instructed Jacob to tamper with his car so he could intentionally throw the race.
I remember that.
The plan failed due to Linder's interference.
Fucking Linder.
Fucking Linder. Jacob and Otto kidnap Elle and take the second Ares device. Otto launches a satellite into orbit while Jacob has Elle activate Ares.
Now, what was the purpose of the guy going to space?
They have to. They were a second plan, like a failsafe, so that they can destroy the satellite, so it wouldn't do its dirty work.
Okay.
Forgot what it was doing.
That's what I mean. I do not remember any of that. But whatever.
They begin uploading Ares to the satellite, moving throughout Tbilisi.
Okay. You wrote this.
I didn't write it, remember? In an armored truck. Dom, Lettuce,
Oh, maybe that's where they are.
Mia, Ramsey, and yes, that is, and Han give chase to stop the upload. As Mia and Han try to breach the truck, Otto betrays Jacob, throwing him off the truck. Dom, it's like a Spanish soap opera at this point.
It's so stupid. But I remember this Dom. Yep. So he falls onto Dom's car, or Dom catches him, or some stupid shit. It's a family.
Yep. Using the rocket card, Tej and Roman enter orbit and destroy the satellite, stopping the upload. They ran into it, didn't they?
Yep.
Yep. So do you want to talk about them in space?
Why?
In what kind of suits?
Yeah, they're diver suits.
Yep. Duct taped.
And when they go out to when they go into the atmosphere, because apparently the Fiero is airtight.
Yeah.
So when they break out of the Fiero,
All cars are airtight.
it just bubbles up. I hope Essel is airtight. It just kind of bubbles up their suits, and they're like big Pillsbury Doughboys. And I guess there's enough oxygen in there to survive.
Technically, a butthole is watertight, so I think it would be airtight until
it's watertight.
Yeah, because
You have mad diarrhea.
until you push it, until it has a force to it,
A force that has an equal action for every reaction.
just like the magnet. Not in this
What
movie.
if you put a magnet in your butt? Would that be airtight?
Feel free.
Fucking fire it across the room.
Oh boy. Okay.
So yeah, no, I don't care to talk about when they're in space. It was just, it's stupid. It's fucking,
You loved it.
it's stupid. I was having fun because I was high enough now at this point to be like, I'd have a clue what's going on, but it's enjoyable.
Cypher, remotely flying a jet, bombs the truck, killing Otto in an attempt to kill Dom. Dom uses the ricocheting truck to destroy Cypher's plane.
Sure.
Cypher escapes, of course. Dom and Mia reconcile with Jacob, and Dom allows him to escape in his car.
Yep.
Tej and Roman reach the International Space Station and are safely returned to Earth.
Nice.
The team celebrates their success with a barbecue at Dom's house. Because that's always what happens.
Yep.
While preparing to say grace, Brian shows up,
Aw.
but he doesn't. It's just his car.
Aw.
It's on its own.
Now, what I do like about these stupid movies is, I guess,
Brian.
who gets to say, like, Dom's, letting the person who's gonna say grace say it is like the finale of the movie. It's like fucking Frodo throwing the ring into Mount Doom. It's a huge big deal. So in this one he goes, Brian's little kid, you time say grace, and you're supposed to go like, wow, that's amazing.
Okay, but you do realize F9 is home. F10 is
End. Oh, maybe F10's gonna be the end.
well, F10. That's why they can't do F11.
Because that would be full screen.
That would be page up. But it's full screen. Yeah, you're right.
I thought you were pointing to like something like, oh my god, we're not recording.
It might be. At least we have audio.
We hope.
All right. Well, preparing to say great. Yeah. In a mid-credit scene, Deckard is surprised when Han arrives at his door.
Yay, exciting.
Sets up for, I'm guessing, Hobbs and Shaw and Han.
Sure.
Not Hobbs and Shaw. Hobbs, Shaw, and Han.
What about Han?
Wait, Hobbs and Shaw too. Is what I'm assuming.
Han and
I'm guessing we're going to get Hobbs and Shaw 2 before
F10.
F10, the end.
I don't understand how this is a cinematic universe. Like,
It
it's
is.
so stupid.
It is. And then when they put in the
Not to
Jurassic
mention,
World stuff
it's
and the
the same fucking
Transformers
movie
and
every time.
Ghostbusters.
There's the Ecto-1 fucking flying down and
Yes.
Dom's driving.
No,
it like
no,
this.
you know it's going to be not Tej.
I don't remember. which
Roman.
one's Tej.
Roman's going to drive
Oh,
it.
Lord. Can you imagine?
Roman and
we
Tej.
got ghosts up in this bitch. And then Luna Mouse is going to be there beside him going, Tej, you is the stupidest fucking one. We're the Ghostbusters. Oh, my God. These movies suck.
And we're
I'm
gonna
so
get
glad this is the
Godot
last
back.
one.
Godot. If they don't bring Godot back, I'm going to be so mad.
Yeah, I'll
Because
be fucking
one,
pissed.
I was going to say it makes sense. It makes sense in this universe.
They could bring back the dodo and it would make sense in this universe.
You don't see someone die, they can come back.
She's got to have a little tiny scar.
Yeah.
That would be... Or fucking Godot's twin
di-
sister.
She's a. I was gonna say she's just different, not twin sister, different character. It
Ruin the mic.
the helicopter pilot from Army of the Dead.
Tignataro. Just drop her and have her face
Can't
fucking
you see
masks
who
on
I
the Gal
am?
Gadot.
She does the
fucking voice.
The voice.
I will fly you out of here.
No, you got to do it with Kit Kataro's voice.
Kit Katarn.
I don't know her name.
Tignataro. Kit Katarn.
Dignataro.
Yep, Dignataro. Animal. Oh, but yeah, this movie fucking sucks. But
What's in this selection drink?
it's high. But watch it while high really helps. But it's worthless junk. I don't know how these movies get made.
Out of 10.
Out of 10, it's a step up from the last one. So I give this one a 4 out of 10. A
Fuck out of 10.
5
A
out of 10.
fast me out of the room
Yeah.
when it's
Needs
over.
more nudity. All of them need more nudity.
So what did you give it?
5. No,
5.
5. Yeah. But
I think that's fair. Honestly,
more
it was
nudity.
not good. It was like, okay, John Cena, yay. But it's like, I would have preferred The Undertaker.
I like John Cena as a human being. I think he's a wonderful human being.
John Cena is, I think he's a good actor.
For the roles. He does,
I think he will be brought back for sure.
of course.
Because F10.
You know what? I would enjoy these movies a lot more if Vin Diesel wasn't in them.
Yeah, well, we could kill him off at the end and then we can spread out.
But he is the low point of all these movies. Him followed by Roman.
But
If they could get rid of those two,
The casuals that they're aiming this to, and there's a lot of people.
I just don't get why they like him. He's an imbecile.
A lot of women love him.
That's fucking
Weird.
I mean, whatever,
and then
dude. You
the
gotta do what-
gearheads.
But you got to do what you like. But it's just, it's almost like the people who chose, oh my God, she was in this movie, Black Girl, annoying, high voice, nasally, Cardi B.
Even if I knew, I wouldn't answer because I want
Cardi
to see
B
you
shows up.
keep
she's
doing
like,
that.
Hey, Dom, I'm
I know.
gonna
Oh
do
yeah,
this,"
that
right?
whole thing was just like copy
fuck is this
paste.
here
Like who
for?
cares? Yeah.
But the people that follow her, I'm like, why do you follow this woman? She's awful.
It's like what it wasn't Cardi B. You haven't seen Hobbs and Shaw.
I believe I have seen parts of Hobbs and Shaw because I remember them running down the side of a building.
Maybe it was Selena Gomez or someone that's in Hobbs and Shaw.
I thought she's in High School Musical.
I'm talking about these movies.
No, Valentine. I can't remember. I don't think it's the same girl. But who cares? This movie's a garbage.
Visit our Reddit and our any social media. You know what? Go.
That's not a very good sell.
No, go to becausemoviespodcast.com and see all our socials there. If you are on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, you still haven't seen any of our episodes that we've done lately. Thought I'd
I'll
throw
put
that
them up
in there.
one day. You put the YouTube stuff up, and then I watch that, and I'm like, you know what? I've seen it now. I don't fucking put it up on the podcast.
You know that there's one person out there going,
Oh, fuck.
it's not refreshed yet.
We should do a live
Where
chat
are they?
on Reddit. Because you can do the live
Well,
chats on Reddit.
Funny thing is, we were going to do a live TikTok, but there's no way.
We're young.
I can't figure it out. I'm
Like
too
the young
old.
kids.
I'm a boomer.
We're young like young people.
Okay, boomer.
I can be on TikTok because I'm young.
Maybe we'll do. If we can't do TikTok live next time,
We'll do Reddit live.
we'll do Instagram live.
What about Reddit live?
Because I don't. No one goes on Reddit live. Who does Reddit live that you know of?
I've just seen the live chat, and then I go in there and realize there's no women with big tits here.
The point of Reddit live is you go on and you can only be on as long as people let you.
But if we go on Instagram live,
They're gonna be like,
we're
10
one of us
seconds.
is not going to be looking
No.
at the phone the entire time.
Yeah.
And be like, I was in the middle of. Oh, hold on. Let me write my response to this guy. LOL.
Go check out our TikTok account and see honorable mentions,
Yeah.
which we started doing, which is fun to do.
Also, I'm topless.
We had fun with
Most
it.
of it.
Yeah.
Breastfed by Phil.
I didn't ask him to do that. I wasn't hungry. Wait, the other way around.
Yeah, but I'm hungry.
Oh well, messed
right.
that one up.
Yeah, visit us at becausemoviespodcast.com. Find us on Reddit, TikTok,
Yep. Can you name them all?
Instagram, Facebook,
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah. Well, that's predominant. That's for
And-
video. Yeah. What else?
Oh fuck, Twitter. But on Twitter we're movies because. What are we on Twitter?
Yeah.
Can you tell the Phil manages all of our social media stuff?
The Phil? Haven't been called that for a while.
Isn't that what your wife calls you?
Yeah.
The filler. Filler my Essel.
She just calls to make sure I'm still over here so that she can get rid of the boyfriend later.
I would be totally not down. Not with your wife having a boyfriend. I'd be totally down
I'm
with
totally fine with that.
if I didn't have to do anything anymore. Like for them, be like, it's kind of.
What are you talking about? You don't do anything now? I saw them doing your lawn.
That's how I get. I'm
not
like,
today.
my dick is so big, my fucking wife will take care of the lawn. They're like, as long as he keeps bringing that dick.
And someone's out there watching this whole thing and going, why is it so long this week? Is it because Rob didn't watch What If?
But I will next time. I promise.
Yeah, he has to.
Like
Two
Henry
of them.
Rollins. I'm a liar and I'll keep lying. I promise.
We're tired.
All right, everybody. Have happy New Year. No. What's
I like this drink this week.
Happy New Year. And follow us on Because Podcasts. Movies.
Next week on the show, we do 2 What Ifs.
Event
Possible.
Horizon.
That was a surprise. Yeah.
Like the original one from the 80s?
Yeah, I thought it would be
Nice.
fun for us to review Event Horizon.
That movie sucks, but it is super fucking fun.
Yes.
We'll say that.
I love that movie. Anyway, that's a spoiler. And Clickbait, which is on Netflix.
I get a lot of clickbait because I click on a lot of ads.
You get other baits.
Jailbaits. Because we're on TikTok now, we can go after jailbaits. All right, goodbye, everybody.
Oh my.
Oh,
That was good.
yeah, that
I
was
like
what
that
I had
one.
to get in there right at the end.
Go on.